Welcome, dear learner. In this lecture, we have to see control statement. The control statement is used to control the flow of execution. So, in control statement, we have to see in this lecture, we have to see if statement, the simple if statement, if else statement, nested if statement, if else ladder. Friends, after studying this point, you will be able to explain what to do in programming situation involving branching depending upon certain condition. Discuss the control statement in a C for this purpose, which are if, if else. Then also in additional features like nested ifs, the if else ladder. If statement. The if statement is used to control the flow of execution of statement in the program. In general form of a if statement is if then condition. There is a pair of parentheses immediately following the keyword if. Okay. Now this parenthesis is not terminated with semicolon. If the test condition is true, then the statement following ifs are executed. But if this test condition is a false, then the statement following if are skip. Okay, very simple. So if we consider one one flowchart entry test condition, if this condition is a true, then particular statement is executed. If it is a false, then the skip this condition following if statement. The test condition is generally expressed with the help of relation operator in C. Okay. Now the operator are less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and not equal to. So very simple. If a statement is used to control the flow of execution. If the format is if in pair of parentheses there is a test condition. If is a one of the keyword. Now this test condition is not terminated with a semicolon. If the condition is a true, then statement following if are executed. If the test condition is a false, then statement following if are skipped. Okay, the test condition generally we express with the help of the relation operator in a C, that is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and not equal to. Now consider one simple program. Consider a simple if statement. The simple if statement takes the following form. If test condition, if the condition is a true, then statement block is executed. But If test condition is a false, statement A is executed. Okay, here when the test condition is a true and after execution of a statement block, statement A is executed, which is shown in the flowchart. Okay, first entry test expression is, if it is a true, then statement block is executed. But if it is a false, then statement A is executed. But here, when we test the condition and it is a true, and after execution of a statement block, statement A is executed. Okay, so this is very simple if statement. Okay, now consider one program. Okay, program to illustrate simple if statement. Now main, okay, then integer A and B, these two are integer. Printf, in bracket there is a /n, enter values for A and B, okay, in a double inverted comma. Now this printf statement is terminated with semicolon. Okay, now printf, this indicate that enter value for A and B, this is displayed on a screen. Okay, now so this is the output function. Now we have to give the input. When it is a display on a screen, we have to give the input. For that we use scanf. Okay, in scanf, %d, %d, okay, in double inverted comma. Why %d and %d? Because A and B are integer. A and B are integer, and A and B. Okay, now A and B, this input is given. Now we check the condition. If A is greater than B, okay, if A is greater than B, then printf, okay, then statement in this case printf /n, A is greater than B, this is displayed on a screen. Okay, but if A is greater than B, this condition is a false, then printf end of example, this message is displayed on a screen. A sample of run of the program. First enter the value for A and B, which is on a screen. We enter 10 and 20 by using scanf function. Okay, now A is a 10 and B is a 20. Okay, end of example. Okay, end of example, because A is not greater than B. A is a 10, B is a 20. Okay, so the message A is greater than B, it is not a display on the screen. Okay, for second example, enter value for A and B, this is on a screen. Okay, and we enter the value 20 and 10. Okay, now in this case A is greater than B, this message is a display on a screen. Okay, so this is simple if statement. Second example, program to find whatever the input number even. Okay, main, again integer num means number. Okay, that number is, we have to check the number. Okay, it is even. Okay, then this number, by using printf function, printf /n, enter any number, this message is a display on a screen. Okay, by scanf function, %d, because number num, this is integer, and num, it indicates that the we give input, that is number. Okay, if number is divided by 2 and a remainder or modulus, num modulus operator we use, and after division remainder is 0. Okay, here the test condition is where num modulus 2 with modulus 2, and if it is a 0, that is a remainder is a 0, then if this condition is a true, then printf slash n, you enter the number percentage d num, and the second message, the number is even. Okay, which is displayed on a screen. Okay, and after that printf slash n, end of example. Okay, sample of output. First, enter any number. If we consider 20, the number is even. This message will display on a screen. Okay, and end of example. But if we enter number 3, enter any number, we enter number 3. Okay, the message, the number is even, not a display on a screen. It directly display end of example. Okay, now if else statement. Now here there are a situation where you may want to execute a statement when the if condition evaluates to true and another statement. Okay, when the condition evaluate to false, in such case we make use of if else statement. Okay, that is, if the condition is a true, then particular statement is executed, but if it is a false, after it indicates that false, else statement second is executed or another statement is executed. Okay, so here is a flowchart. Test expression. Okay, if the condition, the test condition is a true, statement block for if is executed. Okay, but if test condition is a false, statement block for else condition is executed, and after execution of statement block for else and statement block for if, statement A is executed. Okay, here we can represent like this. If test condition, if the condition is a true, statement block for if is executed, else means it is a false, else statement block for else is executed, and after execution of statement block for if and statement block for else, statement A is executed. Okay, now example, program to illustrate if else statement. Main. Okay, then integer a and b, printf. Okay, enter value for a and b. This is output function which is a display on screen. Okay, which is a display on screen. Slash n means new line. It is in double inverted comma and terminated with semicolon. Okay, now, okay, the screen, on the screen there is a message, enter value for a and b. Now we have to enter value a and b. For that we use scanf function, that is input function. Percentage d in double inverted comma. Why? Because a and b are integer, and a and b. Okay, we give input a and b, but now we have to check the condition. If a is greater than b, okay, if this condition is true, it then print then the message display on a screen is A is greater than B by using output function, that is printf. Okay, else if A is greater than B, this condition is a false, else printf slash n A is less than or equal to B. This message is a display on a screen. And then third message is printf end of example. Sample run of the program. First, enter value A, B. Okay, this message is a display on a screen by using printf function, and by using scanf function we enter value 10 and 20. Okay, A is a 10, B is a 20. Now A is less or equal to B. Why? Because A is greater than B, this condition is a false, and therefore the statement which is in else statement, okay, is display on a screen. That is A is less than or equal to B. Okay, and next message is end of example. Now consider second case. If we consider enter value of A and B, we enter 20 and 10. That is A is equal to 20 and B is equal to 10. Okay, now the message display on a screen is A is greater than B. Because A is greater than B, this condition is true, so that the message by using printf function, that is A is greater than B, is a display on a screen. Now modify the above example above program for even number using if else to print either number is even or odd. Okay, program to find whether the input number is odd or even. Main, again input number, printf slash n, enter the number. Now this message is a display on a screen because printf is a output function. Okay, slash n is for new line. It is in a double inverted comma, and printf function is terminated by semicolon. Okay, scanf percentage d. Why percentage d? Because num, that is number, is integer, and num, scanf, is input function, so we give input, that is num. Now the test condition, if number, that is a modulus of this number with a 2, or number is divided by 2 and remainder is 0, printf the number is even. The message the number is even displayed on a screen. Okay, else if the condition is a false, that is num divided by 2 and remainder is not equal to 0, that is else. The condition is a false, else the number is odd. This message is a display on a screen, and after this message there is again one message, end of example. Okay, sample output, enter any number. We enter number 20, enter any number. This message is a display on a screen by using printf function. Okay, the number is even. Okay, because okay, we check the condition num number divided by 2 and remainder is equal to 0. Okay, 20 divided by 2, the remainder is equal to 0, so that the number is even, and the message the number is even display on a screen. Okay, and next message is end of example. Now if we consider second number, enter any number. We enter number 3. Okay, we enter number 3 by using scanf function. Okay, test the condition, num number is divided by 2, okay, and remainder is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. Okay, it is not equal to 0, so that the condition is a false, so that the else statement, okay, else statement is executed, and in else statement there is a message, the number is odd, okay, which is a display on a screen, and after that the message is end of example, okay, which is a display on a screen by using printf function. Now example 3, program to illustrate if else statement. Integer marks, okay, printf enter marks of for student, okay, this message is a display on a screen, so it is output function, okay, output function. Printf is a output function, okay. Now we have to enter the marks. The marks are an integer, therefore we use percentage %d and we give input as a mark, okay. Now we have to check the condition. If marks is greater than or equal to 40, if it is a true, okay, then congratulations, you pass. This message is display on a screen, okay. But if it is a false, else statement is executed, so that printf sorry to say you fail, okay. So this is if else statement, program to illustrate the use of if else statement, okay. Now nested if else statement. Nested loop means loop inside the loop is known as a nested loop, okay. Now if there is a if else statement inside the if else statement, then this is nested if else statement, okay. Nested if else statement, there is no limit to the number of if else nesting, okay. The general form of a nested if else statement is, first consider a flowchart, enter test expression, okay, test expression. If it is a true, okay, then check test expression, okay. Second, if it is a true, then statement block 1 is executed, okay. Test expression first, if it is a false, statement block 3 is executed. Test expression 2, it is a false, statement block 2 is executed. And after execution of statement block 1, statement block 2, statement block 3, statement A is executed, okay. Now we can represent like this. If test condition, if this condition is a true, then we have to check test condition second. If this condition is a true, if this condition is a true, then statement block 1 is executed, okay. Statement block 1 is executed, okay. Else statement block 2 is executed, okay. Statement block 2 is executed, okay. If test condition second is false, then statement block 2 is executed, okay. If test expression first condition is a false, then statement 3 block is executed, okay. And after execution of this 3 statement block 1, 2 and 3, statement A is executed. So it is a very simple nested if else statement, okay. That is loop inside the loop, okay. Loop inside the loop or statement inside the statement is a nested statement, okay. And there is no limit to the number of if else nesting. We can use number of if else statement. Now the if else ladder, when multiple path decision are involved, we make use of the if-else ladder. The if-else ladder is a chain of if where each else has an associated if. The form of the if-else ladder is: first, if condition 1. If condition 1 is a true, statement 1 is executed. Else, if condition 2 is a true, statement 2 is executed. Else, if condition 3 is a true, statement 3 is executed. Else, if condition n is a true, then statement n is executed. If all these conditions are false, by default statement A is executed. Very simple. If condition 1 is a true, statement 1 is executed. Else, it indicates that it is not a true. Okay. Else, if now we have to check the second condition. Condition 1 is a false. Now we have to check second condition. If condition 2 is a true, statement 2 is executed. Now if it is false, else if statement 3 is a true, okay, then statement 3 is executed. If it is a false, then statement n is executed. Okay. If this is a false, statement n is also false. That is a condition 1, condition 2, condition 3, up to so on condition n. All the conditions are false. By default, statement A is executed. Okay. Now, one program. The program make use of the if-else ladder. The percentage marks are entered and the grades are allotted to the follows. Percentage is greater than or equal to 60, it is first class. Percentage greater than or equal to 50, okay, or percentage less than or equal to 60, it is a second class. Percentage greater than or equal to 40, okay, and percentage less than or equal to 50, it is a pass class. Okay, and percentage less than 40, it is a fail. Okay, so there are so many conditions. Okay, so a program to print grade. Okay, integer, percentage. Okay, percentage. Now printf, enter percentage. This message is a display on a screen. So it is a output function. Printf is output function. A slash n is used for new line. Okay, it is in double inverted comma, and printf is terminated with semicolon. Now scanf, percentage d, because percentage we enter that percentage are integer. Okay, now and percentage. Okay, and percentage, this is an input function. Okay, now we enter the percentage. Now first condition, if percentage is greater than or equal to 60, if this condition is a true, print first class. Okay, so the result is a first class which is display on a screen. But if the percentage greater than or equal to 60, if this condition is a false, else, now check the second condition. If percentage is greater than or equal to 50, okay, greater than or equal to 50, if this is a true, then display on a screen, that is second class, by using printf function. Printf in bracket new line second class in double inverted comma terminated with semicolon. Okay, now if percentage is greater than or equal to 50, this condition is a true, then the result second class is a display on a screen. But if this condition is a false, else if check next condition, if percentage is a greater than or equal to 40, okay, if it is a true, then display on a screen, that is a printf new line pass class. But if percentage is a greater than or equal to 40, if this condition is a false, else printf, then printf new line fail result is a display on a screen. And after that printf, okay, printf slash n end of program, this message is also display on a screen. So very simple. The program make use of if else ladder. Here we check number of condition. First condition, percentage greater than 60. If this condition true, first class. Okay. And then the program is terminated or end of the program. Okay. But if it is a false, then check second condition, percentage greater than or equal to 50. If this is a true, then display the message on a screen is second class and the program is executed. Program is end of the program. But if it is a false, then check next condition. If percentage is greater than or equal to 40, if it is a true, then the message on a screen is a pass class. But if it is a false, then ultimately printf result, printf new line, the message on a screen is a fail and the next message is a end of the program. Okay.